A small verbal argument between a boyfriend and girlfriend unexpectedly turned deadly. When officers arrived at the scene, the girlfriend's account of the incident was different from the boyfriend's. Their conflicting statements made authorities suspect that something had gone terribly wrong, something that never needed to happen.
Okay.
So when he hit me again today, he hit me on the side here.
That side?
Yeah, and he hit me in my ear. It hurt so bad.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Can I look
like
at it?
15 minutes ago.
Just a few minutes ago?
And he just started punching my arm. I put my arm up, so now he punched the side up, then my other side, then my stomach.
A heated argument broke out at a gas station. EMS rushed to the scene to respond to a medical emergency. What began as a minor verbal dispute quickly escalated into a dangerous situation no one expected. What actually happened, and what was the original story? Watch the full story from the start.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Victoria?
Yes.
You want to come out here and talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on?
Me and my boy, I had a boyfriend. We were together for a couple months.
Okay.
He's hit me before and busted my lip open. He was crying. He felt bad about it. I forgave him for it.
He what?
He busted my lip open a few times and hit me in my face a few times. He was crying about it. He felt bad. I felt bad. I love him so much. It hurts. I go up to the day center yesterday because that's when he really whipped my ass. But he really whipped my ass today. I can't talk right. He punched me in my throat.
He pushed you?
He punched me in my throat.
Where's your tent at?
The thing is, I'm pressing the road straight.
Okay.
He's wearing no shirt and
So he walked up this way?
Yes, and he's walking fast because he wants to get there and get his shit.
Where at? Where's the tent at?
It's up the street.
Okay.
It's a vape store.
A vape? Which vape store?
Off Marathon, there's a gas station. And it's called vape or whatever.
Past the marathon?
Yeah, if you go a little bit.
Yep.
And then there's a gas station on the right hand side.
That's the marathon?
Well, that's the marathon, but you keep going past the marathon.
Okay.
And there's another, by the Living Hope Church up there.
What is it?
The church, Living Hope Church.
Okay.
It's across the street from there, that side road. All I know is, down that side road, keep going straight, and then there's a big field.
Okay.
So it's somewhere from there, like in the woods.
Yeah, so there's a vape shop there?
Yeah, on the right hand side of the marathon, you'll see big past the gas station.
There's another gas station up there.
Yeah, past the marathon, under the bridge.
Uh-huh.
You'll keep going, you'll see sheds, and then keep going a little bit, and you'll see another gas station right there.
Yep.
And it's right across
To the left.
from that, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Across from the gas station. Across from the
Across from that big soda gas station. If you come in the gas station right here,
Yeah.
the next turn you're going to take is on that side road right there.
Okay.
So I look like I'm being shot, because he punched me in the face.
Let me see your lip. You pull your lip out. When did that happen?
This happened today. Is it bleeding?
Can you do that for me? Okay, yeah, you got... It's not bleeding, but it is swelling.
Well, the thing was, it was swollen for weeks because he busted it open before, like a month ago.
Okay.
And it took so much time to heal.
Okay.
So when he hit me again today, he hit me on the side here.
That side?
Yeah, and he hit me in my ear. It hurt so bad.
Earlier?
Yeah.
Can I look
like
at it?
15 minutes ago.
Just a few minutes ago?
15 at least.
Oh, 15? Where did this happen at?
This happened right over by the bus station, and a cop drove by, and I thought he might have seen it, but he didn't. And it hurts right here too, my jaw.
Yeah, you said you got a scratch there, but that looks like a couple days old.
Right. This is from like 2 days ago he did that.
Now, when did he hit you in the throat?
And then here.
Okay. When did he hit you in the throat?
I didn't really swallow. He hit me in the throat today.
Today?
It was about maybe an hour or 2 hours ago.
Okay. So what caused him to do that?
I don't know. I don't know. He gets jealous sometimes. He doesn't want me talking to other men. You know what I'm saying? Just regular conversation.
Yeah.
He gets mad and angry. I give him his time. He goes and goes to the library, which you can probably find him at the library.
Okay.
He goes to the library a lot.
Yeah.
He had red hoodies with a gray shirt on. We started arguing, and his shirt started ripping, and it was all over a vape. Like, I wanted my vape back, but he lost his vape. He goes, I didn't give you my vape. I didn't give you your vape. His vape was mine. I said, give me back my property. Just give me my vape. That way you can go, pack your stuff, and just leave. Like, my arm is even, I don't know if it's even going to hurt so bad.
What happened to your arm?
He punched me in my arm. Last time, when 2 days ago, when I pulled the covers off him, I wanted to talk to him about something important about our relationship.
Yeah.
Shit was just going crazy. We were arguing all the time.
Okay.
He goes,
You never report those incidents?
I didn't, and I should have.
Okay.
You know, with me being real, I guess me feeling like I'm being real, not reporting it, I didn't want to get him in trouble.
Did you hit him at all?
I didn't hit him, no.
No. So this happened at your tent?
This happened at the tent, yes.
Okay.
And downtown, right by the bus station, but in that parking lot right there.
When did that happen?
The ESU or whatever.
Yeah.
That was just like maybe 20 minutes ago, at least, from walking from there to here. He came up to me, he was yelling and screaming, and he just punched me as hard as he could in my ear.
When did that happen? At the bus station over there?
Almost, it happened down the street from the bus station.
Down the street.
In the parking lot.
Parking lot.
And then after when I went to grab him, I grabbed him, and his shirt ripped off, and then he just tore the rest off. Got mad, came up, and he's like, there's a police officer. I said, thank God. Maybe he's seen something. He didn't see anything.
Okay.
So then he came up to me, he punched me as hard as he could in my ear. I said, damn it, man, I gotta call the police.
Okay.
I'm scared.
So he hit you over there on the left side of your ear. What happened to you by your mouth?
He punched me in my lip.
When did that happen?
That happened like weeks ago and it healed, and then he did it again today.
Today, okay.
And then he did it earlier this morning.
Okay. Now, what happened? Like, I could see some scratches on your throat that were like.
He choked me out a few times. That's why I can't talk right.
When did that happen?
That happened last night. It happened last night. I should have called because that's serious business. I was at a domestic violence shelter because I was with a man before that had done that, and they said, I guess the new law is if somebody strangles you, that's a big thing. He put his arm around me like this, and then the back of his arm behind my neck, which hurts now. I can't really do it well, and he keeps punching me in my sides and my back.
When did he choke you?
He choked me yesterday.
Where at?
At the place, at the tent.
At the tent?
I went to go see him at the tent, yeah. Okay. And then he put his arm around me like this and secured me and the back right here. And I put his wrist up like this. I couldn't breathe, dude. I was scared as hell. I couldn't breathe.
So how did that happen? How did that incident happen?
Well, okay, I came in the tent and...
You what?
I came in the tent and I asked for some water, I guess. I got some water. He stood up and he was yelling at me for some reason. I don't know what it was. He's like, you coming home late? I was like, I need to give you your time. You keep hitting me. You keep yelling at me and screaming at me. I don't want to be around you. Maybe we need to take a break from each other for a couple hours or even a day. Yeah. You know, because I took a ride to Walmart and stood at Walmart and just waited there for a little while. So I started, I took the bus, came downtown, then came back at the 9:15 bus. So he's mad that I stayed out late, right? And he came up to me, he goes, I'll bust you on that shit right now, right? And my reaction is to go like this. I pushed him, right? And he didn't fall or nothing, it wasn't even hard. But he looked at me, he dropped everything, and he just started wailing on me, dude. Like wailing on me, dude.
So he came towards you and then you pushed him away.
He came towards me and I pushed, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And then he just said, oh, he got mad, dropped everything. And he just started punching my arm. I put my arm up, so now he pushed me inside, my side up. Then my other side, then my stomach. And I was trying to have a kid with him too. I took a pregnancy test, I don't know if it's a false positive or not. But it did say positive, and I was waiting to tell him. But I got upset with him because when he was on the phone, some girl was texting his phone saying, I like you the first day I met you. And we've been together for 4 months. Then he's like, I'm like, who is this? Who was on your phone? Tell me the truth. You've always been honest with me. So he goes, wait a minute, I gotta make a phone call. We'll put on speakerphone then. Why not? What's the problem with that? No, I gotta walk away. I need to make a phone call. And stretch me out of his face like this. So as he's going like this talking, I acted my fool. I said, listen, this is his girlfriend. We've been together for 4 months. I didn't say nothing graphic. I didn't do no threat. He's going like this to hang up real quick. Red flag, right?
That was yesterday?
Yeah, that was yesterday or the day before yesterday.
Okay.
But it's been happening for 2 days. But he scratched the shit out of my...
What happened there?
Oh my God.
What happened there?
He kept pushing me and using his elbow and pushing me.
Anybody call you? Negative. So what's going on with you and your girlfriend?
She wanted this vape, and I was like, no, whatever. But she ended up getting robbed, whatever.
You got robbed?
Yeah, she ended up getting robbed, and she lost my payback card. So I was like, I told her that she was not getting the vape unless, you know, she bring me back my PayPal card.
How did she get robbed? And who robbed her?
I don't know. She was on North Ave somewhere, and you know, but she ended up ripping my shirt off. She told me I'm hitting her and stuff like that. I did not hit her. I ended up push her, and she fall on the ground.
Okay. Your name's Jatavius? Jatavius, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. Spell your first name for me?
Huh?
Spell your first name for me?
J-A-T-A-V-O-U-S.
Very good. And what's your birthday, Mr.? That's fine, but just want to reach in there.
All right.
Put your lock back in your pocket for me.
Okay.
Look at it. So what's your birthday?
06.
Got any guns on you? What do you know about? Mind we check?
Work knives, anything like that? Okay.
You have a warrant for your arrest, brother?
Confirm date of birth, 9/10/2004.
2006 is what he gave me.
Sure about that birthday? You get 1/10.
Is it 2006 or 2004?
I already got a warrant on me. I already got a warrant. I already knew I was going to turn myself in soon, but my girlfriend is on meth right now. So I'm trying to help her. But
Okay.
Put him back for and relocate down.
I'm not gonna. Y'all got that.
Let us control you, okay? I got him, sir.
So we ain't got everybody in different spots. We're going to go back to one position so we can talk to everybody at once, okay?
Good job, Ian.
Just rolling down the road looking. I figured he's coming this way. You said that way. I was like, well, there's a vape shop here. There's one down the road. And then
Well, that's the
there's another
problem,
one that likes.
I know.
And she said the homeless camp. I was thinking, okay, maybe Tractor Supply.
Hard to say, you're right.
So I started game school and just working back westbound.
Very good. In both hands, right? Big guy's fault.
He still got his vape in his hand. We're gonna put it with your stuff.
nicotine.
Let us get out the road.
I can't prove that that's nicotine.
Row 4. He was kind of shocked. I said, "You take this?" He's like, "Uh-huh." How'd you know? Like, false. Yeah. So his girlfriend got robbed, and she wanted the vape. And there was something about the vape. He had her to take him somewhere. He wanted to take him somewhere. He wouldn't give her the vape back until she took him somewhere.
Her baby.
Yeah.
He admits he took it and held it. It's interesting. Because she took him somewhere, where's she gonna take him? She's gonna sell him?
I don't know. Some of it.
2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've never seen his truck, obviously.
Say, I don't want that.
You want some more gloves or something?
It's not.
It's all mine organized.
My too.
Take the gloves off. I'll give you another pair. And I had one of those in the car too. I've learned to keep them.
Let's see.
If you just do it, it's the middle of the top day part.
Alrighty.
You can take him back down to Gurr. Thanks, man.
You need me to take him to Gurr? Central, stand by for a second. What's your middle name?
Rico.
Nicole?
Rico.
Middle name is Ricole.
Like Nicole, but switch the N with an R. Rico, whatever you want to say.
Clear, we're 1095 with him. I'm back en route to 83. Point your arms toward me. Do you a favor, man.
I get that two on both of them, two fingers on both of them.
That's why I'm right here.
Bro, I'm just asking because some people like, how you gonna have one on?
Like that.
Did they catch him in the car already?
He's in the car.
He's in the car there?
I'm gonna have to talk to him. Look that with me.
He's already in the car, huh? They caught him on the way to the...
We got out with him. Keep looking that way for me, ma'am.
If you give me a hard in my ear, I don't know if it's bleeding or not. I'm nervous now. He's in the car.
Yep, he's in the car. So you got hit in the ear today.
He had a backpack on.
Yes, sir. So he hit you here today and hit you in the throat today. But then he choked you out yesterday. You were not able to breathe. Did you urinate on yourself or defecated?
Feel like there was pressure.
There's a lot of pressure.
Okay. Did you pass out?
I almost did, and I told him that. And his response was, well, I let you go because I love you. I didn't want you to pass out.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, there's. So some of the stuff happened yesterday, a couple of days ago, but today she got a hit. That's how here you can see it. It looks like it's starting to breathe right here. She's got all scratches on the neck.
You do?
She's got a little something here, but it's not from a scratch. It's more like a
Do
spring.
you want to go get checked out at the ER?
It's a couple days old.
Okay, what hospital do you want to go to? We got Piedmont and St. Mary's.
I guess St. Mary's.
Okay.
I just asked for a shot.
Okay, well, let's get you in the...
She doesn't know. She says it's from a scratch, but it's not. Doesn't
When I
look
went
like
to
a
the
scratch.
doctor, they had my purse, and me and him were fighting this when he strangled me out, and I got upset. I went up to my doctor to get my mail. I was like swallowing because this is my throat. I don't talk right. And some of these guys that was, I didn't hang out with, but I talked to. He had hit me in the back of the head, so I asked him if they had Tylenol or ibuprofen or something. So they gave me this white round pill, and it had a 3 on it. I guess it might have been a Tylenol 3 or something, because it had a 3 on it, but I don't know. Yes. The burn, they left me by the dumpster. Yeah, I was told that everybody dumpster, but the scratches here are from him. I don't know what this is because when they ask me, I want pussy, I want sex. I'm not going for that. So they get mad.
When he hit you right here, where did he hit you? Where did that happen?
That happened right yesterday, right before the bus station. I told him, I said, I will not have to call the cops. Please stop, please.
Like
Under the influence of anything?
No,
Is he under the influence of anything?
I don't think so.
Have y'all ever lived together?
We can stay together. But the thing is, he won't do this unless it's behind closed doors or something, you know?
Y'all have a child in there?
No, but I took a pregnancy test. It might be a false positive, which I'm hoping, because I don't want to be with a man that's doing this to me, but it should say positive. Unfortunately.
Have you lived with him besides the tent?
No.
No. So you guys been together for 2 months? You said.
A couple months. I've known him for a couple
Couple months, and you guys are staying in the tent together
Yeah, we were staying there for a little while.
for a little while.
But I had
How long's a little while?
a little while, maybe like a month to 2 months,
Okay.
maybe 2.5 months. But the thing is, I have
Same location over here.
yeah, but I have an apartment waiting for me for the housing authority, and I was staying at the so doesn't look like it's bad.
Now, what happened to your knee here?
This is me being thrown around and shit.
The what?
Me being thrown around.
Is that today?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel so bad. I don't even want to look at him right now because I didn't want to have to call the police. When you love somebody this hard, I want to go to jail and I just want everything to work out. I can't even talk right.
All right. So they're gonna. If you want to go to the hospital, they will take you. So as far as today, all the hitting was near the bus stop.
At the bus stop, but most of it was back there in the woods with the tent.
But everything else was yesterday at the tent.
And today at the tent.
And where he hit you in the throat?
Where he hit, but he just popped in my throat, dude. Like, I said, I went down, I was in a ball, and he still kicked me. And then he comes up to me and tries to give me a hug and stuff. I don't want you to touch me.
Okay.
And then he calls me being comforted.
Did he pull your hair out at all?
Yeah, probably.
You think so? Okay. I'm gonna take a look back here, okay?
Just for reference, who is he? What's his name?
Tay
what? Alright, let them take care of you.
She mentioned about being hit. here, so if you guys don't mind, check that. If there's bruises, I have a camera here. Can you take pictures for me?
I know it's got to be used.
She got picked up over less than 24 hours ago for overdose.
Where at?
North Avenue.
Earlier?
Yesterday.
Yesterday. Okay, so it was.
About 4 or 5.
Yeah, I think we were leaving. I heard that part. Okay. Did you guys notice any of the?
We didn't say report her. We got put on another overdose.
I see. Okay.
But I remember the same one for the ambulance, okay? Talk about that.
Yeah.
There's no need for you to be sorry, sweetie. It's not all my fault.
It's not your fault.
I feel like it's my fault.
You have a phone number?
I don't have a phone.
No. Okay. Okay? Is that why you use their phone? Okay.
You ready?
Look, it's not your fault. He never has the right to put his hands on you. That's not okay. That's why he's taking a ride today, okay? Did you put your hands on him?
No, I don't know. My person, a person waiting.
Out of self-defense?
Yeah.
It is unacceptable for him to put his hands on you. Just like it's unacceptable for you to put your hands on him.
It's alright. We're gonna get you in our
Go ahead and
ambulance,
hook to the
okay?
ambulance. Sure.
So much, but I just can't take it anymore.
I don't think that's a good relationship for you to be. Just honest with you. Go ahead and get in the ambulance. Let them take care of you, okay?
We had enough food to eat for about a week. But then, I don't know, he just gets mad and yells at me, and I don't know. Yesterday, he was outside my 8 because I've been so depressed for a couple days. So we've just been arguing and fighting. And
The officer said you got hit on the sides. Do you
Yeah.
mind if I check with you?
yeah, and my arm too. I don't know.
Probably I had this offer yesterday. She never report that.
Just go off of what happened today.
Yeah, well, I was just mentioning it in the report because I know she does have those bruising. I'm not sure exactly where they're from. Now today I just couldn't see her. So her lip was busted a couple weeks ago. It was healing, and then she got hit again today.
This right here is
This back here, the lip is swelling. She got hit in the throat this morning. So yeah, I'll go with battery. I don't know. She mentioned strangulation last night, but yeah, the scratch marks on her neck, those are older. Those were like at least 3 days or 4 days.
start healing.
Yeah.
I don't know how much shit we got out of him.
So I'm gonna talk to him, or Miranda's gonna talk to him.
I know he was talking, then we found out there was a warrant, so we just went to 95.
Oh, he does have a warrant? Yeah.
Probation violation for burglary and
Okay.
criminal trespass.
Yeah. They've been together for 2 months, living together in a tent. I'll say that's family violence. There's a Crime Victims Bill of Rights brochure. It'll tell you what your rights are as a victim. On the back side of that are phone numbers for services with the county. You got Project Safe on there. You get Family Violence Clinic.
Yeah, I did call Project Safe yesterday.
Okay. Project Safe, they'll, if you don't have anywhere to go, they will try to help you out, see if they can find you a place for a couple weeks until you get on your feet. Are you homeless at the moment?
I am right now
Okay.
at the moment.
You have a mailing address? Okay.
Yeah.
So you are with Advantage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got an insurance and I got all my cards and stuff and I got everything stolen.
Okay.
They left me at the Piggly Wiggly by the dumpster.
So you got, just to verify what you told me earlier, so you got back to the tent around 9 o'clock last night?
Yeah, it was like, 9:15 was last bus, so probably about like 9:30-ish.
Because I know EMS picked you up on North Avenue last night.
Yeah, and I left the hospital.
Okay, you left the hospital, you came back?
It's gonna get tight real quick. Just
Yeah.
want it to be moved.
And I left the hospital and then I walked to the bus station, caught the last bus, and came here.
Okay.
It was like 9:30.
9:30?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's when the argument started, and then he choked you out.
Right.
Now, you got some bruising here on the. Do you know where those are from? Not from the neck, but like right below it.
Probably the same person. Probably.
Okay, but you can't remember. Have you ever looked in the mirror?
No.
No.
I never seen it. I was just too embarrassed. I don't know. I felt that way. I just put my hoodie on and just let it alone.
So after last night, you just stay at the tent with him after he choked you out and all the domestic going on. You stay there. And then this morning, what were you guys doing at the bus stop?
Well, the thing was, I did fall asleep. This was like, let me just hold you, let me just comfort you. The thing is, he'll hit me or whatever, and it will hurt real bad, and then I'll tell him to get away from me, push him away.
Yeah.
But his thing is, let me just comfort you, just for comfort.
Mm-hmm.
I have to hold you for comfort. You shouldn't have to hold me for comfort because the hitting should never happen. You know, so I felt bad. I started crying. I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Like, I love you so much. Why do you fight like this? And then I ended up falling asleep just a little bit. But I stayed awake mostly because I was scared. Because I was like, you must hate me. You know? Like, if you're going to strangle me out like that, you must hate me or something. I don't trust you.
Now, did you say you have a hard time swallowing?
Yeah.
Was that from yesterday's him choking you, or today?
It's
From today, him hitting you there
Yeah,
on the neck.
like in a movie type thing. Like he took it. It's like the little bubble that was there is inside my throat right now.
And that happened at the tent
Yes.
before you guys went to
Yes.
the bus station,
Yes.
and then now you guys are on your way back to the tent.
Well, the thing was, I wanted my vape back from him. I told him, I said, you can hit the vape with buzz.
But that's from today.
Yeah.
The vape thing was today.
Yeah, and he lost it. I said, where's your vape? He goes, give me that vape. I was like, give me that vape. You just choked me out, threw me around, left me on the floor in the ball, then made the bed, and laid there like a King Don Juan, like he's a man or something. Didn't even ask if I was okay. You know, he goes, come just lay with me, just come lay with me. I don't want to lay with you. You know, I don't want to be next to you.
That was yesterday.
That was today.
Today.
Yeah. So earlier I gave him the vape on the bus, and then when we got off the bus in transit, he was supposed to be going to the library. Because I guess he was looking for some jobs and stuff. He hit me right here in my jaw.
He hit you there?
Yeah.
What did he hit you there?
He hit me today.
The other day?
Today.
Oh, today.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look at it.
Like he hauled off and just punched me right there.
Okay. Well, I'm not seeing anything as of right now, but
I feel it. It's bruised right
let me
here.
see. Yeah, I can't tell.
Right here. You feel it popped up right here.
Can I see the other side? Can I see the other side?
Oh yeah. You can tell where the ear thing is.
Okay.
But another thing is, it's right here.
Okay.
I feel right here.
Yeah.
he squeezed my jaw so hard. They wanted to take an X-ray at the hospital because I thought I had an abscess. But really,
When did that happen? When you squeezed your jaw?
This might have been like
2 weeks ago. Okay.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay.
I should have reported it. I did report it at the hospital that day. I did. Because I told them I got assaulted.
Did any police officer met with you?
Yeah, they gave me a card.
They gave you a
But
card?
also that's in my wallet that got stolen by those people.
So you did meet with a police officer at the hospital as
Yeah.
far as him squeezing your jaw.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did make a report.
And then last night you never reported that, right? When he choked you at the tent.
No.
And then today you never reported that. You just reported it to me.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I said enough is enough. I can't do this anymore.
Did you hit him back, scratch him, or did anything in defense?
I had to do self-defense. He was on top of me, punching me. I didn't.
That was earlier.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do. My arms.
Was that down here at the bus stop? Or was that at the tent?
This is at the tent.
At the tent. Okay.
So he has my arm down like this,
Uh-huh.
and puts his knees on me, and starts punching me in the stomach,
Okay.
punching me in the side. So I'm going like this, trying to get out of it, and I grab his hoodie to put over his head so that maybe I could push him away
Yeah.
and he could get off me. So maybe I might have scratched his back by accident.
His back.
I might have scratched his back by accident or something, but
Yeah.
it was self-defense. I was
Where on
trying
his
to get
back?
him off
Like
me.
near his shoulders or near like towards the
It
bottom
might
of his
be on
back?
his side
That
or
side?
his shoulder.
Okay.
Whatever it was that happened so fast.
You see your
That's when
nails?
He pushed me down. Yeah, I don't have any like blood or
Hold on.
nothing. I'm not.
Okay. Looks like there's some. Were your nails like that before?
Yeah, it's just dirt.
Is dirt? Let me take a picture of it.
It's just dirt. Really.
Did your nails broke during that process?
Yeah, I think so.
Hold on. It looks. Yeah.
This one did, and this one did too.
Which one? Which one?
This one did too.
Okay.
Because when he had hit me or whatever, and I fell to the ground and tried to get back up, he sat on top of me again and then picks me up, throws me down.
But that was over a vape.
A vape.
But that was at the tent. It was over. The argument was over a vape.
Well, the argument was. What was the argument? I can't even remember. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. You know? Like, he was mad about something.
But yesterday.
And I said.
Yesterday was about you coming back to the tent late.
Yeah. And then he did all that. That's what choking thing. But he didn't just take his arm like this. He did it 3 times. Like, he grabbed me like this, and I just put my neck out like this.
How long did he have? How long did he have, like? How long did he? So he also grabbed you there, or was it like a?
Well, first he grabbed me there.
Okay.
And then I got mad at him, and I pushed him. I pushed him. I pushed him away from me.
Yeah.
So he kind of tripped over his foot a little bit. He looks at me and he said, I'll bust your shit open right now. But, and I was like, oh shit. He dropped everything. And he came down like this, and he was walking faster towards me. The pencil was so big. So I was like, oh shit. So now he takes me and he starts wailing on me, pushing me on my side. That's all I hear is go, And then I rolled over like this on my stomach and fall, and he started beating on my back. And I probably might have bruises on my back. Because my right arm is that right. Ever since he first hit me the first time, when he's on my shoulder level, it's like a nerve. Something happened with my nerve. And I couldn't raise my arm higher than here. You know? I've been working at the library drawing, trying to work on.
I'm gonna look at your neck one more time, okay?
You know? I don't have a job right now, so the only work I can do is draw. The past couple days I can't even draw. I've been so
It looks
depressed.
older, but this one here does look new.
It's all pretty much new. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. But my back, if you want to see my back.
Well, I think she already checked it.
Well, right here where my muscle is. I'm a little nervous now. Oh, that hurts. My spine hurts.
All right.
I told him, I said, I curled up in a ball, and I laid down in the bed.
So,
I couldn't
so
breathe.
yesterday at the tent, you came back late. That's what started it. And then today, this morning was at the vape, is at the tent, right? And that's where he hit you in the throat. And then over here at the bus stop, what was that about?
We were at the bus station, and I said, "Can I have my vape now?"
Okay, so it's about the vape again.
Right. I
Okay.
said, "Can I have my vape?" I paid for it. I bought him his own vape. I bought my own vape. Like, when I had a job and everything, like the reason that we actually had shelter is because I called the guy from the church. He helped out. He had air mattress and everything. That's a blessing. I don't want to sleep no bando or go somewhere I get in trouble or nothing. I applied for the active housing, so I should be next on the list. So they want me to take all these pictures of my IDs and something that think I did because I have my wallet stolen. That Oaks place up there, it's right before there, it's by that AKO place or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not from here,
So where's your tent at?
the tent is. Am I gonna get in trouble for being in the tent?
No. I just want to find out where it's at so that we have an idea of where your tent is at. So you go up Lexington Road, right? Past the marathon, in the theater, right?
You go straight up, and then there's gonna be a Living Hope Church.
Living Hope Church.
A big huge church. It's across the street from there on that side road.
The side road.
I know what I'm talking about.
Off of Maybury. Is that Maybury Drive?
I think that's what it's called. And then there's a big field.
A big field?
There's a big field.
Okay.
I feel kind of awkward telling you what it's like this because I don't want to get in trouble.
You're not gonna get in
All
trouble.
my clothes and stuff are there.
Okay.
And if I get to go to like Project Safe or something, I'm gonna have to grab my clothes
Right.
and stuff.
All right. You have any questions for me?
He's gonna be in trouble with me.
Well, I'm gonna talk to him first, and then I'll go from there.
I'm just nervous too. If he does get a ticket and let out,
Okay.
he's gonna get mad at me for calling the police, so I'm kind of scared about that. I'm scared
Well, I mean,
about
you need, after you get checked out and all that, you need to stay away from him. Get in contact with Project Safe.
that. And
okay.
get somewhere safe.
Yep.
Do you think he's gonna be released today?
Well, if he gets arrested today, he's not going to get released today. He has to see a judge before he gets released. Okay.
He doesn't have, I don't know if he has any other shit going on, but I just don't want to run into him again. That he knows I call the police, which obviously
Yep.
fighting over a bait and hit me over a bait. He should be home at 9:30.
Yep.
9:15. I don't know what he would do.
Right. Okay. Nothing on the side? No. No. Okay.
The boyfriend beat his girlfriend in the stomach while she was pregnant and also hit her in the face, damaging her lips. He attacked her because he believed she had stolen his PayPal card. The woman said that he was jealous because she was talking to another man, and that was why he beat her.
I got something to read to you, okay?
I already got a warrant. So
That's fine. Well, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statement. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
yeah. No.
All right, having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me?
I'll speak to you. Now, my first question is, you got any questions for me?
So you do wish to speak with me?
Nah.
Okay.
I answer some question at all.
Okay. So Victoria and you, are you guys boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah.
Dating? You guys, what, 2 months?
2 months?
Yeah.
That's what she told you?
Well, she said around, 1 to 2 months.
6 months.
6 months. Okay, so you guys did it in 6 months.
As soon as I got out in November.
Okay. And you guys were living together in that tent?
Yeah.
Where's the tent at?
I was not asked that question.
Okay, that's fine. So you guys been staying together then?
Yeah.
Since you got out of jail?
Right.
Okay. Before that, have you guys lived anywhere else together, or did you knew her before that?
No, I actually met her when I had got out. I met her when I got out.
Okay. Okay. So you met her when you got out. Then you guys started to date and then live together in that tent. Okay. So what happened yesterday at the tent?
Yesterday, I can't say yesterday, but this morning, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But I was like, yesterday I left her with some library,
Okay.
whatever, handle my business. I was like, man, I ain't got time for you. Like, if you want to go get high, you go get high.
Mhm.
You know, like, I wish you would not. You come to the library with me, whatever. So I went to the library, handle my business. Where she went to, she told me this morning she went north out to check mail on the basin and stuff like that.
Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not today, yesterday.
Yesterday, okay.
And she's checking mail or whatever. And
Did you go with her?
no, I did not. I went to the library.
Okay, you went to the library. Okay.
After that, she had come on 2 o'clock in the morning telling me that she got robbed today.
Yeah.
You know, like, and she said she was in the car with 2 dudes. I was like, all right, cool. Like, I said, ain't nothing to say. Nothing to say. I want to break up. I don't want to leave you. Because like, she just doing whatever she doing. I don't really want to talk about it. But she do whatever she be doing. So I said, I want to break up whatever. She ripped all my shit off today.
Mhm.
But what else?
So she ripped your shirt off today?
Yeah.
Where at?
Over there downtown. I don't know what the place called, but downtown.
Was it near the bus stop?
No.
No? Okay.
More down from it, but not near it. Not near it.
Okay. So she ripped your shirt off today
Yeah.
because you wanted to break up?
Yeah, I wanted to break up.
And what else?
I mean, 2 o'clock in the morning, she just came to me telling me that she got robbed in some bed, whatever. I was up, and I just fell back asleep. She cuddled with me. I got back up. I told her what it was. Finna get ready to leave. She started pushing me all over the tent. Like, I'm telling you, she up here doing extra shit.
Yeah.
But I pushed her a couple times.
Okay.
You know, she fell over, and she said, "You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?" Like, she just in the mind where you hate me, you don't love me, you don't care about me, and all the extra stuff. But in reality, I be showing her too much love.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like I'm just gonna say it, 'cause I don't care. It's the meth that got her mind so fucked up.
The what?
The meth that got her mind so fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I've been out here trying to help her. Now I'm like, soon I'm finna turn myself in, because like I don't want you to be like this. I don't want myself to be like this. Just go to a rehab or something like that. No.
So when she got back around 2 o'clock in the morning, you guys got into a little pushing match.
I'll push her a couple times, but she was just throwing my book bag, throwing this, throwing that. I'm gonna talk by myself. I'm like, I was like, where my PayPal card? Cause I need my paper. I need all my shit. Cause like I've been ever since I've been out, I've been working. I'm trying to go back to school and do all of that. So and like I can at least show the people that like, I'm trying to progress in life. I ain't trying to do nothing.
Yeah.
Go there and none of that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Begging and like I ain't got no money.
Yeah.
So like I could have went somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
Ride somewhere, but no.
So besides the pushing, did anything else happen physically?
No, but she did come home with some scars. She ended up going to the they did what she told me. She said she ended up going to the hospital or whatever.
What kind of scars did she have?
What she showed me was she had this right here. She said
On the chest?
Yeah, on the chest area, I burned.
Yeah.
Then somebody did to her somewhere.
Okay.
So I was like, go North Avenue and see who took your stuff. And she got to the bus station. She went her way. I was like, no, cause like, at this point I'm stressing. I don't know what I'm about to do. Like, I'm trying to help her get her stuff back. You know, but I'm like, man, I'm just gonna go home, bro. Just like I ain't got time for it. know what I'm saying? But she didn't show me like her chest, whatever she got burned.
Yeah.
She got some little cuts, whatever. And she was telling me that they beat her up and they left her behind the trash can because she didn't want to do drugs. So she came home 2 o'clock in the morning because she was in the hospital.
Okay.
So, and I was like, where's your band? You never take off her band. I know this girl. She's like, I know how she moves. So I'm like, nah, you don't never take off her band. So,
Her band?
Like, for going to the hospital. She said,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? She said, and I know she never take off her band. I'm like, okay, man, just forget it.
So she told you that people beat her up and left her behind the trash can because she won't do drugs?
Yes. Yeah, because she wouldn't do drugs because I'm like, I told her yesterday, before me and her left the bus station, I got on bus 5 to go to the library. She got on bus 1 to go to North Ave. And I got proof of messages in my phone.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got a chance to come to the library, call me, come chill, do what we do, or you go to North Ave and got them do what you do.
Right.
But I'm like, you're not for wasting time. Give me 6 months.
So, back to yesterday when she got back and you guys were arguing, you pushed a couple times, she pushed you a couple times. Did anything else happen? Like, did you punch her?
No, I did not punch her, but I know she came back driving the floor like she shoot out of her mouth type shit.
Now, did you put her in like some type of chokehold last night?
No, 'cause I was asleep. I went straight to sleep.
Yeah.
I didn't have time for that.
Yeah.
I told her I'm going to sleep.
So you never put her in a chokehold last night?
Nope.
No? Okay, but you saw some scar?
Yeah, some scars on her neck. Right here.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Okay. And she told you that those are from
her like somebody threw out the car.
Okay.
And left her behind the track.
Yeah. Okay. And then how about today? Today when you guys, she went. What were you guys doing like downtown today?
I was gonna go to the library. Honestly, I was gonna go to the library. I'm trying to get me a job. I'm trying to do better, man.
Okay.
Like, and I already messed up on trying to do DRC, so I was gonna call a probation officer, and talk to him.
Yeah.
And like maybe he could turn me in,
Yeah. So before you guys went to downtown area, you guys woke up at the tent, right?
Right.
And anything happened there this morning?
I just told you that.
Well, you told last night or early morning.
Well, this early morning, but like the second time we woke up, that's when all that happened. The first time she came in, she was telling me all what happened. We went to sleep. The second time when we woke up, that's when we had the shovel match.
Okay, so shovel match. When you guys woke up, was that daylight already?
No, it was probably like 5 in the morning. I going back to sleep.
Okay.
At 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, so you guys have a shovel match about 5 in the morning.
No. Yeah. 5 in the morning.
Yeah, 5 in the morning today.
Yeah.
And
around 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
Okay. Did you hit her anywhere today?
No.
No? Alright, so you guys went.
I pushed her towards some things, but I did not hit her.
Okay. So you guys were at and then you guys left there, right?
Yes.
Anything? She mentioned about a vape. Can you tell me about that?
Yes. So the vape is in right there in my bag or whatever. And she was getting mad at me about the vape. I'm like, no, you not finna eat this vape because like.
Was that yours or hers? Like she bought it for you, or what's the deal with that?
She had bought it for me.
Okay, yeah.
She had bought it for me.
Okay.
But I would know you was not getting the vape because like she had anxiety medicine. That's actually what it stole from her.
Yeah.
Too. But she got anxiety medicine. She got all type of shit, or whatever. And menthol, tobacco, and stuff like that. That's not gonna work.
Yeah.
That's not gonna work. They gives you anxiety.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm like, no. And plus you got a PayPal card. You got that stolen. You shouldn't even be over there. You should be coming home or coming to me. I'm trying to be a good dude and stuff like that. I can't be a good dude because you want to mess around. like she changed the person who I was. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So while you guys were at the tent this morning, you guys went to a shoving match. Like, you did not put her in a chokehold. Now, did you punch her anywhere?
No.
Like, did you punch her in the throat or anywhere near that?
No, like she came home with a goddamn thing in her voice like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like the way she's speaking right now.
Like a hoarse voice.
Yeah, like a horse was like she was saying like all this shit happened to her or whatever. I'm like,
So when she came home, she already had that voice.
yes, she did.
When she left yesterday, well, the last time you saw her yesterday, did she have that voice?
No, she not had that voice.
No. Okay. All right. So you guys, you did not hit her in the throat. You did not, put her in a chokehold or anything at the tent. You guys left her. You guys went to downtown. Now, what happened down there?
I'm down there. I had the vape. She kept saying like, give me vape. I kept telling her no.
Yeah.
We get the trans. If I can show you, I told her get your hands on me. I put it on myself. So I kept snatching her hand away, trying to get it off me.
Where is the vape at?
In my hand.
In your hand. Okay. So she's trying to get the vape from your hand.
Yeah. So
okay.
so I kept snatching her hand off of me.
Yeah.
She over ripped my jacket and all this stuff. She said, "Oh, you going to jail today for a while?"
So she ripped off your jacket today?
Yes.
Okay. And then what happened from there?
I got back on the bus. Dude, like y'all keep horse playing and stuff like that. Y'all don't keep sitting off the bus. I'm like, well, no. She said that we ain't horse playing, but we might have to call the authority or some stuff like that. So I ended up getting out the bus. She ended up chasing me. I ran. She kept chasing me and stuff like that. She done grabbed my book bag. She rip all my shit off.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you have a phone?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah.
Is it a working phone?
Yeah.
Did you call the police?
I do not.
Why not?
Because I'm over here running. It's raining. You see, how can I get in my book bag? By the time I get in my book bag, she gonna catch up with me. You see what I'm saying? Like me, I don't got a lot of breath.
What do you mean get to your book bag?
Like my phone is my book bag. Everything in my book bag.
Okay.
My portable charger. And then my phone was dead, so I only know my phone charging right now.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
So from her ripping your shirt down here and she's coming after you trying to get the vape.
Yeah.
You never flag anybody down to call the police for you?
No. She did. I wasn't gonna call the police because as you can see, I got a warrant. I'm not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna do that to myself. No, I got a warrant.
Okay.
But I'm over here trying to do better.
Mm-hmm.
Just so like when I do turn myself in,
yeah.
I'm making at least good.
So your shirt got taken off down here near downtown.
Yeah.
So she ripped it off of you.
Right.
And
my shirt and my jacket.
It was not a tent.
She ripped part of my jacket at the tent.
At the tent, okay. But how did she do it? Was she
like it was just this part going right here?
Yeah.
Whatever, but she didn't rip it all the way.
Okay. So how did that happen?
So like she ended up grabbing my jacket and then I ended up pushing her off of me.
Okay.
And she ended up, ripping it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, at any point were you on top of her at the tent, or like you guys were on the ground rolling around or anything?
No, like okay.
Yeah.
The only time somebody was on top of someone is when she was trying to. I'm not trying to disrespect her at all. I know you got me on camera, but I don't give no fuck. But anyway, she was trying to suck my stuff.
Okay.
And then I kept pushing her off me. I'm like, no, I don't feel like I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So then she got mad, whatever. I'm like, you really hate me, don't you? Yeah. I'm like, no, I don't hate you, but I just want to be friends.
Mm-hmm. So how did you get these scratches on you?
She did that.
Okay, so there's a scratch there. There's one on your chin.
Exactly. She did that.
She did that?
Exactly.
And that happened. Can I see your back?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you got a scratch there.
Exactly, man.
And that was her taking off your shirt today?
No. That was before. I'm not even gonna count to you. I ain't here yesterday, but she ended up scratching me yesterday.
She what? Scratching you yesterday?
The same thing happened yesterday. I just ended up got down leaving type stuff.
Yeah.
But I had my shirt off, whatever, changing my clothes, whatever. She kept pushing me towards her, or whatever.
Yeah.
She just scratching me, grabbing me and scratching me.
And that was downtown, or was that at your tent? I have to take a picture of your injuries.
I ain't pressing no charge. You ain't got to.
That's fine. That's fine. You don't have to. I have to take it because you guys have a history together, you know?
I'm just bullshit with you, man. I'm trying to line up for real. Like you gotta understand that you just can't get mad at me if I talk some stuff. Well,
I'm gonna take a picture. Just look up for me, okay? And then your chin. Okay. I'm gonna go around to the other side because. Hold on, let me check.
It's wet. I'm anemic.
I'll just stick this right here. That looks older. What is that?
That's what happened yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay.
Nah, but she did scratch some. What was it that she scratched today?
Might be on your back on the side over here. That looks fresh.
It was some. My whole body hurt.
Oh, hold on.
You go.
Hold on. Lift this right here. Hold on.
That's probably what it was.
That's from today?
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Okay. So you never punch her in the face? No? I mean, she's got a swollen lip.
You got a swollen lip?
Yeah. And then you never hit it in the throat or anything? Or hit it on the side of the ear? No? I mean, she's got a busted lip. A swollen lip. She's got redness behind the ear right here that starts to swell.
This probably when I pushed her.
That's when you pushed her. So at the tent or down here?
Down here.
Down here.
Yeah.
And were you guys near the bus stop?
No.
No. Like how far from the bus stop?
Like down the street. I don't know the place.
But you guys were coming from the bus stop, right?
No.
No.
We had getting off.
Okay. So get in now.
Oh no! Usually a lot there. Arch. After the arch, when the turn and stuff like that, I pushing. I'm like, I'm just gonna get off.
Okay, so past the arch, somewhere in the downtown area, you got off.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you never call the police. You never flag anybody down.
I'm
now, did you guys walk all the way here together?
No. What you mean walk?
Did you guys walk here?
No, like I went past her. She went off. She got money.
Okay. So you went past her.
Yeah.
She's on foot. You're on foot.
I'm on foot.
Okay. And then, did you guys walk together up this way, or you were ahead of her and she was behind you?
She was behind me.
Behind you. Okay. All right. So I just want to let you know you're right now you're being charged with battery. Okay.
Do you have any food?
Yes, I just told you. I mean, she's got a busted lip. I mean, you're admitting to you guys shoving each other. I know you do got some scratches on you as well.
What is she gonna be charged with? Battery?
Well, right now she's not being charged with anything. Okay.
But I ain't do it to her. Look, I ain't never said I did it to her. Look, as I push her,
okay.
I never say how that came in.
Right. Well, I'm going to put your side in my report as well. I'm going to put her side and put her injuries in there, okay? But as of right now, I determined that you are the predominant aggressor in this situation, all right?
I mean, you and the judge, but I respect it. I respect.
All right.
I'm sorry with you.
Okay, all right.